Mitchell. On to Pratt. Kasper Dolberg. And play halted, free kick given. And there to intervene. Well, we're into the final half hour. Danger building. Oh, big moment! And an awe-inspiring piece of goalkeeping to prevent what would have been a magnificent goal on the counter-attack.
Great play, good shot and an excellent save. That was good football all round, wasn't it?
Over it comes. And dealt with proficiently there. Mitchell. Kasper Dolberg. Well, this could really help the cause. Illegally stopping the attack. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Favouring the short one. Determined defending. Well, behind for another corner.
It's a message for Benjamin Walker. Benjamin Walker, can you please come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you.
And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Might lead to a chance. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, they fancy a short one. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Determined to keep moving. It's not a bad ball. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
And just 5 minutes remaining. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Janssen. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Michał Karbownik. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Decent position. Can he put it in? Oh, banging them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But he's still got so much work.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
What a good performance that was. They did most things.
Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Oh, in with a chance! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip past his marker. That's what opens up the opportunity, and then cool as you like in the finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Aina. Oh, needed more precision. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
Now, will they take advantage from this position? And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, here it is again. What a quality free kick this is. The technique is spot on. So much whip and bend to go over the wall and curl it into the back of the net. This is something you could watch again and again.
Powell. He couldn't pick out a teammate. And a free kick here. Delivered into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing. Counter-attacking possibilities. Can they turn it into something? And should have been so much more incisive. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. He has teammates around him. And can they prize them open now?
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Smart defending. Teenage Hadebe. Gudmundsson. Hadebe. Miles Robinson. And back to the keeper. Couldn't hang on to the ball. This for the lead. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Could catch them on the break. Molina. Bucha. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And that is going to be a free kick. Untidy in possession. Oh, nice ball over the top. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Andri. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So, off and running here, the first half underway. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Alvas Powell. Evander. Albert Gudmundsson. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Always likely to be given as a foul. Andri. Boakye. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Referee had a good view of that one. Nicely timed tackle. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Well, that's splendid play. And good anticipation. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
It's really opening up for them here.
And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Well, 2-1 it is here. Gudmundsson. Miles Robinson. Molina. Pavel Bucha. Nahuel Molina. Bucha. Albert Gudmundsson. Just wasn't going to part with the ball.
Yeah, uses his body well there.
A deft clearance. Free kick is what's been given. Time for a change then. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. 15 minutes left for play. Real chance. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Denke. In search of an equaliser. This could level it. Marvellous anticipation. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, looked like a real promising attack, didn't it? Closed down well there, stopped it quickly.
Opportunity in the wide area. Chance to finish. And what a save! And that could be the spark they need.
Well, it's a fantastic stop, but time's really against them now.
Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And there's the delivery. And a firm punch. Evander. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Opportunity here. And the keeper dealing with it. A corner then. And with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Who can they pick out? Not away completely. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Yeah, it was a disappointing performance from them. They give the ball away too many times for me. Didn't play with the...
And hello everyone, welcome wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here in Derby. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Derby County versus Ghent.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Troy Parrott. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Well read to put an end to that attack. Okafor. Fran Garcia. And they keep it moving. Could take the lead. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Ugrinic. It's looking promising. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Well, good idea. Chance here. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Elects to go short. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Ugrinic. Flowing here. Real chance. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
And taken short. Good work from Derby County to win the ball back. Trying to connect. Oh, a smart stop. Who can he pick out? And punched away. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. They take it short. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And that'll be Derby's ball. And we will have just one additional minute. Oh, they were in a decent position too. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Garcia. He has time to play it over. An alert piece of defending. Troy Parrott. Playing with a flow and intensity. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And it's back with Derby now.
Thank you.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. It's a perfect challenge. Troy Parrott. Oh, good-looking pass. In position. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ben Brereton. Might be onto something. Close. Very quick thinking there. Skipping away.
Yeah, so good to watch.
Troy Parrott. And he did well to cut it out. A goal here could settle it. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Teammates around him, through the middle. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Sammy Smodics. Close. On to Travis. Gonzalo Inacio. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Troy Parrott. Well, the threat could be there. Looks as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated. And they keep it moving. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker, Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What are you expecting to see?
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, it's his pace that's so impressive. Over the first 5 or 10 yards, there's not many defenders that are going to catch him. He must be a nightmare to mark. I'm interested to see how they're going to cope with him today.
Brilliant pass. Ikone. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Sheshko. An impressive run. And a significant block following that cross. Might be able to set up the chance. Can he do it to take the lead? Jefferson Lerma. Genuine chance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Well, threat averted. Jefferson Lerma. Just the challenge that was required. Ikone. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
I've been impressed with how they've closed down and stopped attacks quickly.
Plenty of support here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every... Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Rahimi. Kaku. Here's Fernandez. Good bit of ball winning. Jefferson Lerma. Trying to force a mistake. Amaral. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Infringement spotted. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Kaku. Oh, could be. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and this is good play in the box. He knows exactly what he wants to do. It's good strength, spins the defender, and it's a nice tidy finish.
Carvalho. Berrocal. Into the final 20 minutes. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, fully stretched! Delivering it. Regained possession. Kaku. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Well, the pressure being exerted. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Robles. Berrocal. Now with Lerma. Bakayoko. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
If we watch it again, they were all over the place at the back, left the keeper in a difficult position. They'll be disappointed to concede a goal like that.
And on the front foot, this is great theatre. And there's the whistle, all even at the end of 90 minutes here.
A warm welcome to you from the absolutely unmistakable Olympiastadion in Munich. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. What are your expectations from this?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Good interception to take the ball. Alberto Costa. Zinchenko. Robin Lod. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
Cuisance. And on to Bellingham. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Here we can see it again, and it's a lovely technique just to get that bend and spin on the ball. The keeper can do nothing about it, to be honest.
This could make something happen. And the attack is over. Now, this could be interesting from there. This could get interesting. Miscue in the final third there. Now here's an invitation. And it's in! The goal to get us back to level pegging. So they're level at 1-1 and off they go. Fabian Risa. Now with Bellingham. That's a good ball. Robin Lod. Looking like they mean business here. The attack broken up.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
This has to be. They've scored, and that gives them a priceless lead.
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Hugo Kuipers. Now he's in. And that's a golden chance that's gone begging.
Well, you've got to be composed and put that away. You're not going to get many chances easier than that to equalise.
Risa. And that's it for the first half here at the Olympiastadion. Back to it then, the second half begins. Sandra Langos. Destiny Udogie. That's the perfect way to protect the ball.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
That's not a bad-looking ball. Really well done. This could lead to something. Real opportunity. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. And here comes a change. Here it comes. Udogie. This is luck. Oh, should score! And it's on now. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip past his marker. That's what opens up the opportunity, and then cool as you like in the finish.
3 goals to 1 then as we get started again. And into the last 30 minutes now. Zinkernagel. Danso. Bamba. And they've come away with the ball. Good feel to this attack. Hugo Kuipers. Quarter of an hour remaining. And it's given away. Well, here we go. Time for the transition. Turning the defence around. Under pressure, it's been sorted out by an alert goalkeeper. The defensive job done for now. Philip Zinkernagel. That's a good pass. Now composure needed. Terrific point-blank save.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
It's put into the middle. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Fantastic opportunity squandered. Fabian Risa. And on to Bellingham. Nicely sets it up. And a goal to take them even further clear, signing off in style. So back underway, 4-1 now. And that is the final blast. Not the result that the visiting fans...
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. What are your expectations for today?
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Determined defending. Can he find the right pass? Could go ahead. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Ben Sheaf. Carl. Anderson Oliveira. Moreno. Lovely weight. Ready to strike. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So 2-0 now. Carl. On to Doyle. Well, they've given him too much space. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here's the replay, and it's fantastic play in the box. Mark tight, turn and find that yard of space. It's a really good finish.
So there we have it, 2-1. Anderson Oliveira. Rios. Moreno. Can he? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Ben Sheaf. It's with Josh Windass. And great work to confuse the defender.
Yeah, that's clever, isn't it?
Perfect tackle. Moreno. Chances on. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Windass. And a timely intervention. Rios. Interesting pass. Oliveira. Can he deliver? Terrific piece of anticipation. Oh, a brilliant save!
Yeah, he was right on the money with his position in there. That's top quality goalkeeping.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? So the whistle then, we're up the half. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And support available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Oh, it looked like a goal for sure. It was looking good, that.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And it's opening up. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Oliveira. Gomez. Rios. 30 minutes left for play. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Might do damage on the break.
The green convertible car. The green convertible car apparently a reception. Please return to
Lacazette.
immediately.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Matissin. And threading it through. This looks interesting. Big chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and he shows his quality to beat his man, finds a yard of space, and then his finish. It's quality, that.
Carl. This is looking threatening, but really sticking to their task defensively. Really closing him down. Smalling. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Pogba. Promising move. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's take another look at this. What an excellent piece of skill to set up the opportunity. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
Rios. Oliveira. Well, this could really help the cause. And losing possession. Well, they could break at pace. Lacazette. Well, that's not textbook defending. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession, and they'll know a big improvement's needed for the next time out.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear. Can he find the right pass?